Hi, welcome back to Rebel Health. I'm Dr. Ellen Vora, a holistic psychiatrist based in New York City and currently in Auckland, New Zealand. And I just want to talk about weight loss. That's a really big topic and it's important to a lot of people. And I think that sometimes that weight loss diet space, even though there's plenty of voices out there making a lot of noise, I think there's still a couple things that need to be put out there on the main stage for a discussion. So I'll try to throw some of those pearls out there right now. I think that if you're trying to lose weight, I really strongly urge you to transition to a real food diet, meaning eating real foods and not any of the frankenfoods, not any processed foods, not anything that's marketing itself to you as a health food. If something is boasting a health claim, you better believe that is big food just trying to jump on the latest health food trend like gluten-free or low fat or paleo, whatever it is, and that's going to be a frankenfood. It's not going to be a real food. It's going to confuse your metabolism. It's going to confuse your body. So if it says it's a health food, walk the other way. If it's a real food, if it always existed, if your great-great-great-great-great-grandmother would have recognized it as food and eaten it, go for it. That's real food. And then, of course, at all costs, avoid the fake sugars. The fake sugars are like such a deal with the devil when it comes to weight loss, because you think, oh great, I'm having this sugary sweet experience, but 0 calories. And we all need to move away from calories. It ain't about that. It never was. Weight loss has a lot more to do with how your satiety signals are working, how your metabolism is working, how your fat deposition is going, how your gut flora is processing all of this nutrition. And in that sense, the fake sugars are really detrimental. And we have pretty interesting research to show that just by adding fake sugar, mice develop metabolic syndrome and obesity. So there's no additional calories, right? It's just the metabolic dysfunction that can come from these fake sugars. So walk the other way from the fake sugars. Stay really hydrated, stay really well slept. So much of how our body decides how to think about metabolism and how to think about whether or not to sort of be in the net gain or net loss phase has a lot to do with whether our body feels safe and has enough sleep. And there are hormones that are very tightly regulated by our sleep that impact our appetites and our metabolism. And then keep your blood sugar super stable. It's in these moments when our blood sugar is crashing, that's when we sort of have this, I need to go eat everything that's not nailed down to the ground feeling. And especially if people are trying to lose weight, they start to obsess about food, they start to try to stretch the time they go in between foods or between meals more, they try to eat less, and it's actually just a perfect recipe for wanting to just overeat at a later date because they're in this blood sugar crashing state. So keep your blood sugar stable. When you're trying to lose weight, rather than walking away from eating more, I would almost encourage you to just eat more, but eat the right foods. Think of more of like it's the what and not the how much, and get really good at listening to your body's satiety signals. So you want to keep your blood sugar super stable. You do that with things like a handful of nuts here and there, eating regular meals, eating balanced meals, which is a very old school concept that we've moved away from and we need to come back to. It's like some protein, some starch, some vegetables, plenty of healthy fats, a balanced meal. And then once you start to keep your blood sugar stable, you want to really just practice listening for your satiety signals. You eat when you're hungry, you stop when you're full. You do it all as an act of self-love. And so I think the last piece to add is protect your gut flora, because it's really your friend when it comes to metabolism and weight loss. And so fermented foods, starchy tubers, apple cider vinegar, taking a probiotic, all of that is a good way to just help your body be in a state of health and balance, and that will usually give you the best shot at being at your optimal weight. Final thought is don't aim for a particular weight or size or thinness or idea of what you want to look like. Just aim for your body to be in a state of total balance, where maintenance mode is effortless. It's just your body where it wants to be. And that's an act of self-love and self-acceptance, but also, it feels good, it feels right, regardless of what the number is on the scale, regardless of how your clothes fit. It's really just you at your best, and your body will really appreciate that you're honoring where it wants to be. So I hope that's helpful. We'll see you next time on Rebel Health.